Sir Topham Hatt's engines. One evening, Thomas brought his last train to the junction. He went for a drink. "I'm going to the big station," he said to Percy and Toby. "So are we," they answered. "Do you know," Percy went on, "I think something's up." Toby looked at the sky. "Where?" "Down here, silly," laughed Thomas. "How," asked Toby reasonably, "can something be up when it's down?" "Look!" said Thomas excitedly. "Look!" 7 engines from the other railway were coming along the line. "Hello, Ginty," whistled Percy. "Hello, Pug." "They're friends of mine," he explained. "I don't know the others." Ginty and Pug whistled cheerfully as they puffed through the station. "What is all this?" asked Thomas. "Sir Topham Hatt's got a plan," answered his driver, "and he's going to tell it to us. Come on." So they followed to the big station at the end of the line, where all the engines had gone. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting for them there. "The people of England," he said, "read about us in storybooks, but they do not think we are real." "Shame!" squeaked Percy. Sir Topham Hatt glared. Percy submitted. "So," he continued, "I am taking my engines to England to show them." "Hooray! Hooray!" the engines whistled. Sir Topham Hatt held his ears. "Silence!" he bellowed. "We start the day after tomorrow at 8 a.m. Meanwhile, as these engines have kindly come for the other railway to take your place, you will show them your work tomorrow." The next day, as Annie and Clarabelle were going to England too, Thomas and Ginty practiced with some other coaches. Thomas was excited. He began boasting about his race with Bertie. "I whooshed through the tunnel and stopped an inch from the buffers. Like this." Crash! The buffers broke. No one was hurt, but Thomas's front was badly bent. They telephoned Sir Topham Hatt. "I'll send up some men," he said. "But if they can't man Thomas in time, we'll go to England without him." The next morning, the engines waited at the junction. Toby and Percy were each on a flatbed, and Duck had pushed them into place behind Edward. Henrietta stood on a siding. Sir Topham Hatt had called her a curiosity. "I wouldn't dream of leaving you behind," he said. "I'll fit you up as my private coach." She felt very grand. Gordon, James, and Henry were in front. They whistled impatiently. Sir Topham Hatt paced the platform. He looked at his watch. "1 minute more," he said, turning to the guard. "Peep, peep, peep," whistled Thomas, and panted into the station. Annie and Clarabelle twittered anxiously. "We hope we're not late. It isn't quite 8. "Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt sternly, "I am most disappointed with you. You nearly upset my arrangements." Thomas, abashed, and arranged himself and the coaches behind Duck without saying a word. Sir Topham Hatt climbed into Henrietta. The guard blew his whistle and waved his flag. The engines whistled. "Look out, England! Here we come!" And the cavalcade puffed off. Once there, the engines stood side by side in a big, airy shed. Hundreds of people came to see them and climbed in and out of their cabs every day. The engines liked it at first, but presently felt very bored and were glad when it was time to go. When they got home, The people along their line put flags out and cheered. "We are glad to see you," they said. "Those others did their best, but they don't know our ways." Nothing anywhere can compare with Sir Topham Hatt's engines.